Shout out to y'all. So first of all,
they don't got radio etiquette.
Oh yeah, you gotta get up to that mic. Don't be afraid of that mic. You know.
Yo, no homo, man. You gotta talk. You gotta talk strong. Don't be scared. You're the BlazeMan.com, man.
Yeah.
For me, I hear the $1 Million Voice. Y'all already know who it is, man. Y'all already can put a face to the voice and know what it is. It's your boy Lou, the Unruly, the Pulse of the DMV, and I play myself in DC Traffic. You already know how we do it, right?
Come back to him. That's right.
Yeah, let's get it. This man, and we doing the documentary right now as well as a feature-length film on DC trafficking.
Okay.
I'm the writer and director, so let's get it.
That's right. What's up? What's up, brother?
What's going on with you? It's your boy Lostradamus. I'm the producer, one of 4 of the producers. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And yeah, man, we about to do this DC traffic situation like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's up?
Hey, what's up? My name's Trina, and I play Dream Girl in the movie. It's just a little brief bit, but I like to help behind the scenes a little bit too.
So basically, Trina, you an actor / behind the scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
So who we got next over there?
Hi, I'm Taylor. I play the character 2, which is the leading role.
We got artists tuning in right now who are listening, who have never heard nothing about trafficking, who've never heard nothing about you and your business and what you're trying to do. So when you come out to the listeners, you know what I'm saying, you gotta capture their audience in the first minute or 2. You know what I mean?
Well,
so let's do it.
I remember me, this E-Man via Ghetto Hill. You know what I mean? I done been on the Blazing Radio about 3 or 4 times. This the fam at this point.
That's right.
Yeah, that's you know what I mean? Yeah. So I appreciate y'all bringing us in here because we on a brand new venture right now. We take it from the music to the photos, and now we doing the film. But it's more so for the community. We raising awareness to a serious topic that I don't see the media really touching on too much. So what we said is we got a platform. We got my man Lou in here. Don't nobody talk louder than him. You hear me? We got a lot of
you right about that.
Looking so good, but at the same time, everybody's focused on doing something that's gonna bless a lot of people, that's gonna touch a lot of lives, and raise awareness to these 34 missing girls that's in DC. Like, I don't really know why the media not. You know what I mean?
So look, I don't want to skip over that real fast. That's very important, very detailed.
That's real
so basically, we focusing on the missing girls from DC. So the movie is it based around that?
That's the catalyst of the whole story.
Okay.
Throughout the story, we show ways that people get in situations that could end up having you in a situation where you're being taken advantage of.
Okay.
And you're around the wrong people for the wrong reasons. But everything that glitters is not gold type situation. So
right.
we want to show people ways to maneuver your way out of these situations. That's kind of like the headline of the movie, maneuver your way out.
Exactly.
Know what's coming before it gets there so you can learn from others' mistakes instead of your own.
I mean, that's a great story to be doing a movie on. Because, I mean, I remember when, like, the 10th girl was missing, I was like, where's the FBI?
Yeah.
Where's the manless drone that they could use to search?
Yeah.
You know? I mean, they found... I mean, like, I saw on Facebook post, like, they said they found Tom Brady's 2 jerseys outside the country. Right? You telling me you can't find these girls? I mean, like, when I heard it, I got a daughter myself, so, I mean, that broke my heart. I was like, man.
Right.
I was like, let's go look for
I want to look myself.
Yeah, let's go look for them. Because, I mean, what this kid's done to you? I mean, what does society turn into when we got to turn to that kind of situation? You know, I mean, this is something that definitely touched my heart. I was like, I could, number one, in DC, it's so close, girls be missing. That much girls.
That could be my cousin.
That could be family.
My mother.
And even if it's not even family, that's somebody else's family. That's a life. That's a person. That's somebody's child.
Yeah.
You know, that's somebody's life. I mean, stop messing with people. If you're not happy with yourself, go find something to do with yourself. As a matter of fact, jump in the river.
E-Man knows that I'm passionate about this. One of the reasons I got into the movie and working with it is having worked in the sex industry, and let me clarify.
Yeah, please clarify
that. The sex industry and sex workers does not just mean the prostitute walking down the street. You have level of prostitution, but you've got the sex trafficking where people are forced in. You have people that go into it for drug addiction, money, I mean, whatever it is, single mom, you know. Right. Like you said, these women out there that are in this industry, they are your mother, your sister, your cousin, your friend, you know. They have a life outside of it, and one of the things we want to bring, you know, attention to is the fact that they are out there, they're working in the safety forum, you know. But on the sex working thing, you have, you know, prostitute, you've got an escort, you've got strippers. I mean, that's sex industry. You have massage or masseuse, you know, that are in there doing
Can be very sexual,
anything where you're, you know, porn stars, anything where you're selling sex, be it actually having sex or giving the fantasy of, is sex industry, sex workers. And we are usually portrayed in such a negative light that we don't get the attention and the help. And a lot of these girls, you know, that are out there in the sex trafficking and being forced into it, the problem is once we find them, there's nothing we can do with them. What do you do with a 15-year-old girl on the street? Put her in foster care? She's not going to adjust to any normal family after that. Once you've been in that industry and been forced to do the things that they've had to do, you know, there needs to be a way that we can help them, a center to get them their education, to teach them how to live life, you know, in society as a functioning person, not turn to drugs and addiction and, you know, other ways, or prostitution on the street after that, because that's all they know. So
this is great stuff. So let me understand. So all that you just mentioned just now, is this going to be illustrated in the documentary and in the movie, or is it just going to be, like, is it going to be two halves, like documentary / the movie? Because this is some real good stuff. This hits home because we right here
in the documentary.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So I hope everybody listening right now. We're here at Blazing Radio. It is definitely real talk. You know, it hits real close to home because we all are affected by it.
I mean, also to people listening, also make sure you give them, before you get out of here, make sure you give them a way how to contact you, how to support the movement. If somebody was touched and you feel like they want to donate to the movement, whatever the
not
case
only
might
that,
be, or they just want to follow y'all, you know, and see more things that you guys got in common. Because one thing is when you come out with something like this and you captivate the audience, you know, you have to keep them interested, right? So what's the next thing? What's the next thing? People always want to know what's the next thing.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, you know, I just urge you brothers, you know, keep up the positive work, shine the light, you know, keep doing, let your work show for itself, you know. In this industry, we got a lot of bragging, a lot of name calling and all of that. Take that out of the game. Just, you know, like right now you're just getting started, you got the love. My whole advice is, you know, just keep it moving and keep it positive and remember the reason why you got into it.
That's real talk, bro. Yeah.
My whole thing is, for this whole movie, I just want everybody who's listening, everybody who's tuning in right now to Blazing Radio, Why Not Wednesday, I want you to know something. Like, if you guys watched The Wire, if you guys watched the film that was on YouTube, I forgot the name of it, Money and Violence. If you guys watched all of those, you can watch this. Because if everybody was locked into that every Wednesday, every Monday at this time and was watching it, this is something that's like we said, it hits home, it touches hearts, and it really touches lives. This is not a fake story. Somebody sat down and said, "Oh, I got an idea." No, this is a real life story. Like, and if y'all pay attention to everything that's going on, all the movies that have come out, and I really sat down and ever since I've been like introduced to this movie, I sat down and analyzed a lot of movies, and I started seeing it deeper for what it really is. A lot of these movies have sex trafficking in them. A lot of these movies have girls getting kidnapped, i.e. taken 1, 2, and 3. His daughter gets taken. He gotta go and fight for his daughter to get his daughter back. This movie's about somebody's life being changed and going in a different direction and how they end up living through this whole situation. With each character, you're gonna be able to tell, you could tell everything. You could tell the whole movie with each character. If somebody got 2 lines to 100 lines, you're gonna be able to tell from the screenplay, from we start doing the previews across the world, they're gonna see everything. I mean, I'm just a cast member in it, but I feel like I done wrote the damn movie. I'm not even saying like that because it touched, and I was eager to do it. When I got the phone call to do it, or the joint coming to me, and I was reached out to it and said, "Yo, you gotta be in this," and I really found out what it was about and read it. I was like, "Yeah, I gotta be in this," because for one, it's about DC. Like, DC is small, but DC is big. Like, a lot of people don't understand that DC is small, but it is big. And we can put up numbers like New York can. And that's what we're asking everybody to do. When this movie comes out, support it, endorse it, push it.
Definitely.
We asking just for all support. So y'all can definitely follow all of our social media at DC Traffic. That's the main page we all going on. Or you can follow Ghetto Hill?
Yeah, it's Ghetto Hill on Instagram. The website is G Hill Photos, spelled GHILLPHTOZ.com, man. So many people that filled out the form for the casting, my website crashed. I've never seen this much support for anything I've started, been a part of. It's been everybody that we talked to, that we've explained what we're doing with this movie, they've just been overwhelmingly supportive, man. So I just thank the city. I thank everybody for watching it. I thank all my cast members, all the people that's in the production team.
Right.
Wind Up Wednesdays.
That's
you already
right.
know, man. Free my man, The Blaze. Oh, but
I hear you.
Yeah, real talk, man. Because it's so influential to the city, and this whole soundtrack is gonna be nothing but DMV artists. All the models and actors are all from the DMV. It's just for the
Thank you
city.
for putting that out there, because I was gonna ask you about that. Like, what other artists or actors that are not here or that would actually, you know, be acting in the movie?
Absolutely.
So go ahead and put them out there.
We got Tokyo Crow in the building. We got Kwame Coley on production. We got Velvet at character 7. We got Caitlin at character 3. And y'all can check out the dynamics of all these characters on that website that I gave you, G Hill Photos, so you can see how everybody can identify with one of these characters. We got a good guy that gets turned bad. We got the good girl that gets turned bad. We got the bad girl that wants to go good. There's so many different dynamics, so everybody can see a glimpse of themselves and learn from the mistakes of others. Because like I said, when I put out the casting, so many people was telling me this is my real life. Right. This is not a movie. Like, this is not just a piece that we're gonna go sit in the theaters. We may actually be taking our family members to see this so they can learn from this and connect with people to get help. Like, we've been doing stuff with Sisters for Sisters and House of Ruth that actually been in the city helping women for years with this. And I didn't even know when I started this how much of an impact it was gonna make. But now we got a whole new motivation behind why this movie has to take place. Not just will, but has to. For not just people in DC affected by it, but worldwide. Every city across America and the globe, man.
That's right, that's right. DC Traffic. What would you rate, like from 1 to 5, that it took you to actually put the emotions into this? Like, I mean, was it hard?
Not at all, bro. Because I deal with so many people on a daily basis that I deal with people in these situations not even knowing it. You know what I mean? So it's such a real, it comes from a real place for me, because I'm 1 degree of separation from people on either side. I grew we grew up in DC, and this has always been a part of our communities. So it wasn't too many. It wasn't too hard for me to have real situations to pull from. I actually used my real life situation in this movie. Like, I'm an actual photographer. I'm in the movie as well. I play character 1. And he deals with women that are in the industry, that are selling themselves to get a better life. And there's so many people like that. Like Tina said, that they're in the strip club so that they can pay for college, so they can get a better job, so they can take care of their family. And we want to show people how easy it is to be on either side of the field. Because you just want better, and it's not enough opportunities out here. And we want to show people's ambitions don't have to go to only these pockets where they want us. You know what I mean? But open up people's minds. Like, we all young black individuals, and we putting a movie together.
That's right.
And it's touching on real subjects and really using real life situations. And
not all of us,
a lot of people.
Some of us.
Real talk though, real talk. But I'm sure everybody knows somebody, or like I said, have a cousin or aunt or somebody that has been affected by something close to what we talking about.
That's
being in an abusive situation, or being manipulated, being lied to, having so much love for somebody that you end up giving more of yourself than what they're giving back to you. That's everybody.
Preach.
You know what I mean?
That's like
that's real talk.
A Blazing Radio on a Wednesday. We in the building right now. DC Traffic in the building. Special guest DJ Luda, of course, stay back to hold it down, because he's one of the main actors, or one of the actors, because I know how he gonna come up in that joint and take up the whole spot, like, hey, so it's like, nah, I'm just joking. He definitely gonna be himself. But look, we definitely appreciate you guys, you know, in the building for real.
Thank you.
We're gonna come out here and show you love. We're gonna push this joint to the end.
Real talk.
My man DJ Kubri's on the one Wednesday, a Blazing Radio. We in a mix. Again, y'all, we want everybody to come out to DC Traffic. When the movie come out, keep your ear locked here on the Blazing Radio. We're gonna let y'all know when the premiere's coming out, all right? Let's go.